Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Dr. Asim Kareem. My today's presentation is on an introduction to literary research. You may take it as a warm-up to my upcoming series of detailed lecture on different aspects of literary research. Research is in fact one of the most precious academic writing all over the world. It has a worthful legacy. And by entering into the research domain, a researcher becomes a part of global community of researchers of the past as well as the present. Therefore, it is a privileged status gained through commitment to the principles and traditions of research. Now, what is research? In general, research is not circling in a circle. It means it is not an act of repetition or restructuring of the old stuff in new form. Simply speaking, research is the way forward. It is the pleasure of adding something new to the existing body of research. It is the joy of solving a problem none else knew. Technically, research is a step-by-step process of collecting, evaluating, and interpreting informations. Now, what is the nature of research? Research is always structured and purposeful. It means research is not something that just happens. It should always have a clear and well-defined purpose. 2. Research is always rigorous. It means all aspects of research, from topic to completion, should be carefully planned and executed. 3. Research is always robust and defensible. It means research must be strong in idea, design, framework, and execution. And the researcher should be open to criticism and able to defend it. 4. Systematic. It means research is always a systematic and well-organized activity. It follows a plan of action with meticulous pursuit of the belief and practices of the research community. It also includes concern for the ethical issues like maintaining originality throughout the process. Okay, research and writing. Research, especially in social sciences and literature, involves a great deal of writing. Generally, it consists of 5 steps. They are think, organize, write, review, and submit. Thinking involves act of remembering, preliminary reading, taking notes, and discussion with the teachers or the peers. At this stage, you can remember, or rather you should remember, your previous readings and writing experiences. It may be a class assignment or a presentation topic or a lecture in the class. Preliminary readings involve not only the text but reviews of the text and a cursory look at the published research on the text. Don't forget to take notes at this stage. When you're thinking, when you're remembering, when you're recollecting your past experiences or lectures or your assignment or presentation, don't forget to take notes, because they will help you develop an outline for your project in detail. And discussion. This is very important part of thinking stage. You must open up your mind to the teacher or your friends or your class fellows and take their opinion with an open mind. It is a stage of rejection and selection. While many ideas may crop up in your mind, you have to settle down to a few for further processing. Second step of writing is organize. Organizing the research varies from person to person. Some are very well organized, while others may not be so. It includes collecting relevant material, making an outline with a focus on keywords, developing sections or chapters with a focus on coherence and fluency of thoughts. Third stage is the proper writing stage. Your write-up may consist of many drafts. Remember, the time spent writing multiple drafts is never wasted. It is just like time spent planning. It will make the document look good and likely to have less mistakes. Review is the fourth stage of your writing process. Do not be reluctant to review your work often as required. Different individuals go through this period in a different way, so there is no optimal way to do it. Try to build a procedure that works for you, since there is no optimal method of reviewing the work. But remember, always attempt to provide enough time for this step of revision. Remember again, you need some time away from your work so that it seems new when you go back to it. Therefore, take a break, come back revitalized and rewrite it. Furthermore, you should constantly reflect on your writing style. Constantly check flow of thoughts, strength of argument, and consistency. This process of reviewing leads to the last step of submission. But remember, literary research is not a static process of completing predefined goals and objectives. It is a dynamic, flexible, and growing process, continuously shaped by your reading and improvement in analytical skills. Submission means you have to submit your thesis in writing, your research in writing, to a committee, or if you're interested in publication, to the journal for review and evaluation. Wait for the feedback, and once you get the feedback, try to address all the questions as closely as possible. Next point of discussion is related to research and readers. I take readers the most important stakeholder of our research. Always think about your reader from point A to point B all through the process of research. Envision them in selecting a topic, framing questions, and selecting a method. Consider relevance of your project from reader's point of view. Anticipating the reader's inquiries will help you comprehend your work and pay attention to all aspects of research. Readers drive us to adopt standard format of reporting research. Envisioning them transforms our research into a rigorous process of filling the gap and finding something new. They help us streamline our process in accordance with the time-tested principles of research. Above all, envisioning the reader during the writing stage helps us evaluate arguments and assess relevance of the research problem. Now, a few words about research and anxiety. Research and anxiety are correlational, and every researcher, especially the beginner, is bound to experience anxious moment right through the process of research. Now, there could be several reasons for this. It could be because of lack of experience, the aura of writing well and big, lack of resources, insufficient outline of research, the compulsion to complete research within a stipulated frame of time, and insufficient professional counseling. For the experienced, however, research is hard work but also fulfillment, frustration but also satisfaction, times of confusion yet confidence in the outcome of a worthwhile project. Thank you so much.